Hello. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Daz. How you doing, mate?
Not too bad. Just me and you tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
The fantasy experts.
Well,
'Cause
there,
that's
this
what
is
we're.
it.
Well, if you could call us experts, the table doesn't lie. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk a bit about fantasy tonight. Yeah, the
Mm.
rest of the lads they're on shows during the week. We'll talk about them towards the end of the end of this show. But we thought we'd give people a bit of an update on how our fantasy league is going. So have you even thought about using your wild card yet, Chris?
No. Do you know what,
No.
Daz? No. And the reason being, mate, before I pick my team at the start of the season,
Yeah.
I tend to look 5 or 6 games ahead.
Yeah.
So when I picked my team, I was thinking, right, for the first 5 or 6 games, my team's going to pretty much pick itself, so it should be okay. And obviously, I make a couple of changes to try and free some money up because obviously the transfer window's coming to a close, and then we
Yeah.
all know the big signing that was made. So I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm trigger happy. I'm ready to push the button, and I'm actually going to bring in 2 big signings. But I've just got to do it in the right time. But
No, no, no. I see your tactics. Yeah, you want to save that for later in the season. Me, on the
yeah,
other hand, I've decided no. I had a similar tactic as yourself, but I was planning for the first 3 games into the transfer window, and then see how it went. And really, I was kind of suppose waiting for to see where Harry Kane ended up, and then maybe be able to work him into my team. Then, but then Lukaku came, and I had to get him into my team, and so on and so forth. So now Ronaldo's in. Oh, look.
crazy,
So
mate.
I have pressed the button on the wild card, so it's
Yeah,
active for me now. So
yeah.
I've started changing it today. But how about we start by looking at the table?
Let's do it. The loaded
So
mag table.
the loaded mag table. So
I want to see who's
yes.
bottom out of all of us.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
even know.
you'd be surprised.
Better not
So
be me. Better not be me.
so let's
No, I've said
look at
that.
the top. Can you see that first of all? 'Cause I can make it bigger.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, okay.
yes.
So yeah, there's a few people there. There's Graham. I know I'm going to go full start and put on my glasses here. There's Graham, Roger, Paul, Matthew, Tim, Ken, Gaz, Nathan. Is that Craig Hope? See Hope, Luke, Vassant, Kennedy, Martin, Dale, Corey, Stu Penman.
Stewie
All
Penman, there he is.
I'm going to stop there because that is the 200 club. All those guys have got
Ooh.
200, at least 200 points. So
Stu
well done.
stuck in there. Yeah, Stu
He
stuck
did.
in.
He did.
Yeah.
That's a play on Nottingham Forest there with Stu's team. Yeah. So what else do I want to say? Yeah, just let's look at Graham's team because he's top of our leaderboard. And I can't look at you when I'm looking at this because I'm using 2 screens.
No,
So
it's fine, mate.
apologize,
It's
Chris.
fine.
So
I'm
yeah, he's got
intrigued there to see what he's picked.
Sanchez, Shaw, Alexander Arnold, Carfall, Fernandez, Salah, Greenwood. Greenwood has been doing well. I know you
Yeah.
have him in your team as well.
Yeah.
And he's one that I had considered at the start, but then couldn't fit him in then. And I thought he wouldn't play as much, but he's been doing really well.
Yeah.
And Benrahma as well from West Ham doing well. Antonio, of course, that's who's really getting him all the points.
Yeah.
He's got Antonio in there.
Yeah,
So
Antonio.
he must have had him
Good
in
choice. Good choice.
Yeah. Well done, Graham. And
Yeah,
just
Graham's fine.
before we came on, I spoke to Roger, and Roger was surprised he was second. So well done, Roger. You're flying it. So
I love that.
let's look at your team, Martinez. Yeah, actually, that's something we must talk about as well, Chris. Here, the whole South American players and Brazilian players, anyway, that they can't play this game week. The whole that's and of course Miggy as well is caught up in that situation too. But so that's going to affect
one thing after another with us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So Martinez, Alexander Arnold, Diaz, Maguire, Dienga, Salah, Fernandez, Rafinha, Deli.
Big fan of Rafinha.
Wilson.
Big fan of him.
Yeah, I like him
he's
too.
Superb. He's going to get a move soon. You know that.
And I think, did I see? Is he Brazilian? I think he can't play either. There's something about him. He mightn't be eligible for the next game either.
I think he is Brazilian. Yeah, I think he is.
So yeah, that's something to look out for fantasy managers. So then maybe we should just kind of go straight down to our own. What do you think? See where the 5 of us are.
Well, I've got a feeling so you might be top.
Just about though.
I seen your name in dark blue. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
so there's me. I'm on 19th position, on just below the 200 club on 192.
Oh, yeah.
Then where you
Oh, there's
look at
me. There's me.
you're not
Oh,
far
that's all
behind me.
right. That's all right,
Yeah,
Daz. That's all
because
right.
I had a great start, and then yeah, you're flying it now. As I said, I click at my team. As I said, I've started to use my wild card. So, and I'll show you. Yeah, the points first from last time was probably this was my
Yeah, go on.
team. Shaw is Dyer. Dyer is a good
Yeah,
tip, I
he's
think,
doing well, isn't
because
he?
he's a midfielder. He's a defensive midfielder, but he's down as a defender in this game. So potential to get a few extra points.
Yeah.
So and Tottenham, I've put another Tottenham player into my team, Sanchez as well, actually, when the wild card.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a few injuries,
Good team, good team.
So it's been doing okay for me, but can get better. And I'll show you my team later on, though, with the changes I made. But let's look at your team, Chris.
Yeah, go on, mate. I'll let you in on what I'm trying to do as well.
Okay.
I'll let you in. So you'll see there. I've gone with two steady keepers, so I've got Schmeichel and Pickford. Not a big fan of Pickford, as you know, but under Rafa Benitez, I think 5 million's a steal because I do expect. And then I benched him.
You still have Fraser. I can't believe you still have Fraser.
To be fair, the only reason that I have Fraser is because I just haven't used when I've wanted to make transfers, I've wanted to impact the first team, and because Fraser's quite cheap price, I've always swapped someone else to get someone else in, who's dearer or cheaper. Yeah. So because he's so cheap, he's always on my bench. And now, as soon as I have a free transfer at some point, I will take him out. I think that ship sailed, especially with that nice cast. Yeah, that he's got on his foot. Yes, that's him gone. But yeah, Ben Rama, I was really annoyed, Daz, because I had him in at the very start of the season, then I took him out. And then he had 2 great games, and then I was like, right, fair game, I'll get him in, and then he did nothing. So I was a bit frustrated at that. Buendia scored last game, which was fab. Greenwood, you've already touched on. I mean, Greenwood was a bargain because he's a midfielder, but he was playing up front as the number 9. So he was just, he was a bargain.
It's not going to suit you.
No. So this is
caught up in that thing as well.
Yeah, these are the issues. Wasn't he one of the players who got dragged off? Oh no, he wasn't. But he's in the Argentina squad, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he wasn't one of the players who got dragged off. I don't think one of the 4. Or maybe he was. But yeah, great. I had a great captain choice last week. I was spot on picking Vardy. Yeah. And to be fair, Vardy, I was gonna take Vardy out and put Lukaku in last week, but because Liverpool played Chelsea, and I think Leicester had. Who did Leicester play? It wasn't.
We can check. Norwich.
Yeah, so I thought I'll leave Vardy in for now. Do you know what I mean? And obviously it paid off. But the plan is to take Vardy out for Lukaku and take Kane out for Ronaldo. That's the plan. I'd like to get Ronaldo in this week, but I just don't know. There's rumours now he's not even going to start. So
yeah, I heard them, but I don't believe them either.
Do you not think so? Do you think you will?
With your team there, I think your team is ripe for a wild card now. The reason why
it does feel like a wild card time, doesn't it?
This guy can play, Buena, and you want to change Vardy and Kane anyway. Fraser's injured. The guy, the Liverpool lad,
he's not playing anymore.
He's definitely not playing anymore either. Robertson's back. So I don't know.
I might not think it does. Yeah. And you tell me if I'm wrong. You get a wild card up until New Year's Eve, and then you get a new wild card on the 1st of January.
You get one. Anyway from the 1st of January that you can use within the month of January, I think. And then I think the other one you could use it any time of the year. So I don't know. I'm not sure if you have to use it between now and Christmas. I think you could still potentially use it. But why would you bother change it in January and then change it again in February, March kind of thing?
Yeah,
you might as well change it. Yeah, but anyway, that's your team, Chris, and you have a plan of action.
That's my plan. Cool. That's my plan. But we'll have to see. Amarty's still playing, which is great. He's an absolute bargain for anyone watching.
Yeah,
Daniel Amarty's only 4 mil, and he's playing every week for Leicester. So don't forget him.
Let's go down the league and see where the other boys are. Actually, I must shout out to my sister. Her first time playing it. And she's flying it as well. She's up in 23rd place. Well done.
It's a pretty glitch.
And my brother there as well. Yeah, her boyfriend's a Leeds fan, so yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, my
That's a
brother
cool
as
name,
well,
that.
doing well. He's always doing well at this. Must give a shout out to
Yeah, about
two
that.
of my nephews, Mark and Ryan. Mark is 8 and Ryan is 12. They're flying it. They love
They're
that,
doing well there, aren't they?
and they're well ahead of our lads as well. So where
Oh,
are they? Where you have to go all the way
where
down
are
there.
they? Yeah.
Paul, shout out to Paul, the 200 view. He's up in
Yeah.
the
Oh, and then
44th position.
we've got our
Oh,
takeover
Richie.
George. Takeover George there,
Take
41.
over George. Well, let's click on George's team.
Yeah, George.
50 points ago, he's gone with Pickford. Oh, surprised he's gone for Pickford.
Pickford like me, yeah.
Foster is injured, of course.
Solid defense.
Solid, yeah.
Oh, he's got Dallas. He's still living on that Dallas dream, but it's no longer. Tell George it's gone.
He didn't watch the first show by the sounds of it.
No. Hopefully he watches this one. George, just so you know, mate, Dallas is now a midfielder and he plays in midfield. Last year he was a defender, so you got extra points.
He's got Armstrong and Tony. He's really
Obafemi, Foster. No, he needs a few changes as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he needs a wild card. Sorry, George.
Yeah.
It's my glasses fog up again. Yeah, so let's find the last.
Do you know what Rogers just messaged there, Dals? You get 2 wild cards a year, one to use in the first half of the season, and in the second half of the year. Yeah, see, I thought that. I thought the first one expires because otherwise you'd have 2, and I don't think they'd let you have 2.
Yeah. No, well, Roger's second in the league. I'm going to go with Roger's opinion.
Roger, yeah. And Roger, I think Roger said I've spent too much money on keepers. I think you're right, Roger. I mean, do you know what, mate? I won't go over 5 mil, and I've got 2 5 million keepers, as you know, but I like to try and switch it up. I know some people will put like a £4 million keeper on the bench and then just play the same keeper every week, but I like to swap it around because sometimes I like to think I can predict who's going to get a clean sheet. Obviously, I got it wrong last week because Pickford kept a clean sheet and Schmeichel didn't. But yeah, I like to try and swap and change if I can. But I might have to get a cheaper keeper. A cheaper keeper. Yeah. Cheaper keeper. Yeah.
Cheaper keeper. That
cheaper
works.
Keeper.
Okay, I found Richie. Richie is 3rd in our league, so he's in 47th position. So click into him. Yeah.
Premier League Harps and Cafars.
Yeah, he tried to change it. Yeah, he was made change it by Fancy Premier League. He's got the Arsenal defense. Tierney. Solid there.
I could never have an Arsenal defender in. I just think it's suicide. Yeah, I know some people have Ben White in.
I did at the start, yeah, and then I got rid of him the first week.
Yeah.
And Willock, I was all dead set to bring in Willock in, but then it didn't happen for the first game. And now I'm glad I don't have him in. He'll come good later in the year, hopefully, and I'll get him in then.
Oh, look at that. Richard Prowse on the bench. Ward Prowse.
Yeah, he's always does well with the points. So Richie's in 3rd among the 3 of us. Where is Pete and Martin? And he's another one of my brothers there, Adrian. Dave Shepherd, I see. Martin, here he is.
There's Martin. Only Cruels and Horses.
62. Okay, Schmeichel. Tierney's going to sell us an Arsenal defender.
Come on.
Amateur.
He's got Dallas as well. Sucked in on the Dallas.
Oh, he must have brought in Antonio. There's no way he had Antonio from the start.
Yeah, he has. Jay Adams a good pick. Yeah, he's a good pick.
He's got Willock on the bench.
Everyone loves Willock. Oh, he's got White as well. Him and Richie must have had a conversation.
He needs a wild card as well, for sure.
Yeah.
So let's check where our amateur is. Pete, it was his first time.
Oh, Pete.
On this one.
Oh, Pete's not too far down.
Oh, there's Kieran. Kieran Gibson.
Kevin
Darkness into light, Kieran.
There's our Julie. What's Julie's team?
Boston.
Is
it boss? This is a play on your boss.
Boss. Boston. Oh, we are. Yeah, Pete directly below.
Pete.
Directly
Oh, there's
below
a battle
Julie. There you
there.
go.
Battle there
Yeah.
between Pete and Julie.
Yeah.
Bruce's making buddies. Oh, and Pete's definitely going to get Ronaldo in.
Pete, yeah. All day he will. All day he will.
He got Lukaku in. Let's see.
See, I like Pete's team. I like that. I'm not sure about Cody. I rate him, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
I
Wolves
had
keep
him
many clean sheets.
because he was 4.5 million. I had him in my team as well, but he's gone. I replaced him with the Spurs one, Spurs defender. So
Dele Alli. I feel like he's done now. You know.
Dele Alli, yeah, he's at least he's playing again though. Dele Alli, but did he get an assist or something? He got in one of the games.
Yeah, I think he. Yeah, didn't he? Oh, sorry, didn't he score the?
Oh yeah,
didn't he assist Son in the first game against City?
Yeah.
And they won 1-0.
We can even check it here. It's real stat territory. A goal, yeah, you're right, against Wolves. He got a goal against Wolves.
Oh, goal against Wolves. That's right. Yeah, no, so he wasn't involved in the City. Oh no, was he? Is that an assist? No, it wasn't an assist.
No.
No.
Conceded,
he got 6 points. Oh no, how many points did he get? 3. Oh no, yeah, it was just the Wolves game. Yeah.
No, I'd like to see Dele Alli come back into it because I do like him.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like he's like I don't know, like took his eye off the ball, so to speak. I don't know what it is. He just doesn't look the same player, does he? He just looks like, he's on 100 grand a week. He's happy. He's plodding. He just doesn't look as dynamic as he used to.
So I'm gonna go back, Chris, because I have played because I don't think I showed my team.
Just go back on the league sec, mate. Just one sec. I just wanted to see how many people are in the league and who's bottom.
Oh, sorry.
Give him a shout out.
There are 72 people in the league. Ian Gaskell. Sorry, Ian Gaskell is, and there's Chris A as well.
Chris A. Oh, bloody hell. What's happened to Gaz's rejects? 69. Come on, Ian. What's Ian done? What's he done?
Okay. He's been with the players against it. He's been tinkering with it though. He's got Lukaku and Antonio in now. Salah. Yeah, no, there's a comeback on the cards there.
He's just had a shock and doesn't need to start. Poor Ian. It's not over yet, Ian.
No, long way to go. Keep
going. Tom Lynch says he's got 64 points.
Okay,
well Tom. Julie's saying Boston.
It? No. Anyway, this is my team with the wild card in play. What changes did I make? All these I had already. Schmeichel I had already.
This is an exclusive.
This is exclusive. Yeah, but I might change it again. I kept with Soucek, check with Salah, Gallagher. I got Gallagher in. So I got rid of to bring in Ronaldo. I got rid of Bruno Fernandes. So I think they're going to cancel each other out a bit because Ronaldo's definitely going to take the penalties. Like he won't let anyone else take them.
Do you know what? I said this to Pete when we were talking on the last show. I forget which show it was, but when and do you know what it was? I think it was NUFC Matters, the 5-minute rant, and we were saying, do you think that Fernandes will give Ronaldo the penalties? And we were deliberating whether it was going to happen or not. And then I said to Pete, what I think is going to happen is I reckon Fernandes will go to take the pen and then he'll give Ronaldo the ball. Rather than Ronaldo saying, give me the ball, I think he'll offer him the ball, as in like he wants him to take the pens. But I reckon Ronaldo will say to him in the changing rooms, by the way, I'm on the pens.
Yeah, I think he'd walk off the pitch if he's not allowed to take the pens.
Yeah, absolutely. He wants to get as many goals as he can, can't he?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. And look at, as long as he doesn't score against us, but I've made him captain, so I know he will.
Hey, I honestly, I think it's a pretty good bet. While we're chatting, I'm going to look in the background at what Ronaldo is just to score.
Yeah, score.
And I'll tell you what, if he's starting, mate, surely that's coming in. Surely. Yeah. Against Jamal Lascelles. Jesus, tonight.
And the rest. So I brought in Gallagher. I stuck at Mount. Obviously brought in Ronaldo. I had Lukaku in already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's got some kind of slight injury. Let me
Yeah,
just
what's
take
wrong with him? Is he?
a
Is
thigh
he?
injury. Probably coming back from was he playing for Belgium? But yeah, look, I'm not going to get rid of him. Anyway.
No.
Then I've got Tony. So I brought in Tony. I was kind of left with 6.5 million, so I didn't know who to bring in. So I brought in Tony. I brought in the sub. My Foster was injured, so I brought in the sub Leicester keeper. And my idea there is that at least if Schmeichel doesn't play, this lad will play. He's the
It's a,
sub keeper.
it's a good idea. It is a good idea.
Uh,
At least you're guaranteed to get back
yeah,
into playing at
have a
some point.
keeper.
Yeah.
Gilmore, I had him already. He's just kind of from my bench. Sanchez can't play because of quarantine rules, I think, as well. It says here. So
Everyone's out, aren't they?
yeah, there's
Everyone's
going
out.
to be loads of players out actually, and brought in Brandon Williams as well, who's on loan from Man United to Norwich. So
Yeah,
started
it's a good shout.
just he's on 4 million in the game, so it was a good time to play the wild card, and I might tweak this again yet, but that's what I'm going with for now.
That's what we're looking at, mate. No, I like that.
So what else do you want to look at? Suppose maybe we look at the fixtures that are coming up this week.
Yeah, let's have a look at the fixtures, mate. I mean,
So
we all know the big 3 o'clock kickoff, don't we? At Old Trafford.
Yeah, and you know what? We can watch that here in Ireland. I know it's a big thing in England where you can't watch it in the 3 p.m. kickoff and everything, but they do. Premier Sports here in Ireland allow they show one game, so it just happens to be we have the pleasure and the misery of watching Man United Newcastle.
Well, you'll have to keep a lookout for me, Daz.
Yeah. You're at yourself and Peter at the game.
Yeah, we're going, mate. Yeah, looking forward to it. Well, I am looking forward to it. But I'm not expecting. I think we've already discussed this. I'm not expecting anything, Daz, as you know. Yeah, it'll just be supporting the team, shouting a bit, drinking a bit, and just watching Ronaldo.
Have you seen Ronaldo play before?
Never seen him live. So it'll be the first time I've seen him live. So pretty excited about it. I think it'll be a pleasure.
Nice, cool. Yeah, even better again if he doesn't score. He's on the pitch and he doesn't score, and we get some kind of a result, a draw. Even
imagine we won. We need a Johan Cabaye free kick, don't we? That's what we need.
We need something, definitely. But yeah, so Palace Spurs.
Big good game.
Spurs winning that, but good game. Nice early kickoff from BT. Arsenal Norwich. That's a relegation.
It's a 6-pointer.
That is a massive game.
Yeah, I tell you what, mate. Just imagine if Arsenal don't come away with 3 points there.
Yeah, they're home as well.
That is shot. You know what I mean? That Arsenal have got to win that game. There's no if, buts, or maybes. They have to win that game, and if they don't, Arteta's got to be in trouble. He's got to be in trouble. No, we are. Julie's sacked us off, Daz.
Good luck, Julie. So yeah, but then another relegation 6-pointer, Brentford, Brighton, or like it should be on paper, it should be a relegation 6-pointer. It mightn't in the end of the day, but interesting. Leicester, Man City too, another big one.
Do you know what? I think a lot of people will have that down as a Man City win, but I don't think it'll be that easy. I think Leicester, they played them in the Charity Shield, didn't they? And did them, and they played them in the FA Cup and won. So who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, especially Leicester at home as well. You never know.
I know.
Then we're looking at the big one, Man United and ourselves. Yeah, whatever way you look at it, it's a Man United win. But
mate, it's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be. Like I can't foresee any other result. I mean, Man United to win a 1-6.
Yeah, and the other thing is like every time we've played them over the last couple of years, you're going, there might be a chance we might nick something, but you're not even giving yourself a chance here. Like, totally wrote it off.
No, I'm not even like I like to think I am like a big glass half full kind of guy. Like I always see the positive. Like my mates always take the mick out of me because they always go, Hawley thinks Newcastle are going to get something again this weekend. I always say no, and then when it gets near, I think, do you know what, we could do something here, and they always go, "Oh, shut up, lad."
You
And I
said
can't
that
help
every
myself.
week, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't help myself. But this time, Daz, I'm telling you now, if we got a draw, it'd be a miracle. It'd be a
Yeah, I
miracle.
know.
It's the Ronaldo factor, mate. I'm just totally sold.
Yeah, we're all
Totally
just
sold.
kind of afraid of what's going to happen, really. Then we've got Southampton West Ham. You can see West Ham winning that, even though they are away. Antonio's on fire. Yeah, I can't see Southampton, even though they're at home. It's West Ham
I
win
think
for me there.
Southampton are going to struggle this season. I really do. I mean, if the goals dry up from Shea Adams and Adam Armstrong, I mean, they've got that Gineppo. I like him. I think he's a good player. And obviously, Ward-Prowse is dangerous at free kicks and set pieces. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I just don't feel like. Although
even though
we had.
Man United,
Oh, sorry, that's go on, mate.
I was just going to say they did well against Man United.
Yeah,
that game.
and I was going to say then, yeah, we had Mike on on the away days, and do you know what?
Yes.
I was really surprised how positive he was. Like he said, even though they've lost some big players like Bertrand, Danny Ings, he feels that they've done enough and they've made good replacements. He's a big fan of their left back. I forget his name. He said he's been fantastic. Who's come in for Bertrand? So
Okay.
he's
Yes, he came from Chelsea. I saw that they were talking about him, and all right, I put him in my it's a kind of an
Lochavelli or something, or
we can get it here. We can get it because it's going to drive him mad otherwise.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. And to be fair, I knew he'd come from Chelsea, but I hadn't heard of him before that, so he must have only just broke through. Because I've not heard of him before, unless Chelsea loan out every single player, don't they? So maybe he's been on loan.
This guy here.
Yeah.
Is it
Livramento? Yeah.
Yeah. He hasn't got many points in the game, but he is decent.
He had a good game against us as well.
Now I'm thinking maybe I put him in my team because I've got 0.1 million left over. I might look at him. You're always tinkering with your team here.
It's one of those. You keep swapping and changing.
Well, let's get back to the fixtures. Southampton West Ham, Watford Wolves. Yeah, probably Wolves, but could go either way. What Watford turns up, they did well in the opening day of the season.
That isn't it?
Yeah,
very drab game.
I wouldn't look forward to watching that one.
No. Musa Sissoko's playing. That's enough for me. That'd turn me off.
Oh yeah, he's gone to Watford, isn't he?
They've signed. I mean, they've made some quite shrewd signings in terms of Premier League experience. They brought Danny Rose in. They've brought Musa Sissoko in. They brought Josh King in. So they've made a few decent signings, but I just don't know. I don't know. Oh, here we go. There you go.
Yeah, Roger's on the ball.
Roger knows. Now Roger's saying he's an attacking right back. I thought he was left back, but maybe I'm mistaken.
I think he's right back. Yeah.
Yeah, I might be mistaken.
No, he did look good in a few clips I saw.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Then we got Chelsea against Villa. You see Chelsea winning that, especially if Lukaku's fit.
Yeah.
And the last game they played was where James got sent off. They were bullying that game. they were bossing the game, and then it all kind of fell apart. Was that against Spurs?
No, it was against Liverpool. I watched it.
Oh, Liverpool. That was it. Yeah.
I
was watching as well, actually. So I was against Liverpool. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for a game with goals, Liverpool, it's going to be one of those.
That big game.
No way that's 0-0. No way.
No.
So
I fancy Leeds to maybe get something from that. It's not beyond the possibility.
Yeah. I was half thinking, not having Ronaldo.
1-1 maybe.
1-1. What you say there?
Sorry, yeah, I was saying I think it could be 1-1.
1-1. I think it'd be more goals than 1-1. Yeah, I think I was even half thinking of having Salah as captain in that one. I think there could be some goals there, but again, they're away from home. You never know. Then the last game of this game week is Everton Burnley. Everton.
Do you know what, Daz? I've got a little story to tell you about Everton Burnley. Years ago, in my old job, we used to run a syndicate, and there was 10 of us in the syndicate, and we all used to put £2 in, and we put a £20 tenfold bet on. So 10 teams, we'd all put 20 quid on it, as in, £2 each.
Yeah.
Anyway, this particular week, me, always optimistic on Newcastle. I was going to pick Newcastle, and then I thought, no, I think we would away to Villa. I was like, no, not doing that. Too dodgy. Newcastle won 3-1. Anyway, I had Everton away to Burnley, and that was the only game we were waiting on, and the return was 6,700. So it would have been 670 quid each.
Jesus.
And Burnley won 1-0. Mate, and obviously, being smack bang in the middle of Liverpool, loads of the Blues were like, yes, Chris, made up, you picked Everton. Yeah, we're going to win and all that. I'm trying to think who scored for Burnley. Do you remember Robbie Blake?
Yes, yeah.
He scored, and I'm sure Louis Sahar got sent off. This is where we need Keith Roll. Can't think of the year, maybe 2003, 2004, something like that. And that happened. I always remember, because I picked Everton, and I said I'm not doing Newcastle, and we won 3-1. we won comfortably, and Everton bloody lost. And it was a Monday. I'm sure it was a Monday night game, or was it a Saturday night game, something like that.
Get your money on Burnley. Is that the tip?
Mate, Burnley, Burnley seem to always do well against Everton, but it's always low scoring as well.
But this is a
low scoring game. That
a Rafa Everton would be different, That's really it. All I wanted to say about the fantasy football, I think. Just keep an eye on the players that come back from South America, that they will appear injured or are not available for this game. So you might need to. And for me, I'm using my wild card. It's now is the right time, because there was 4 changes I definitely needed to make, and one I would have dropped 20 points. So it was the right time to do it.
Daz, can we have a quick look at the dream team?
Oh yes, sorry.
So that's
let me get to it again.
Yeah, this is the team. If you had this team, you would be top of the fantasy league. So this is the best 11 that you could have picked.
No, I just have to find that again.
And probably subs. I think if you go on points, mate, it should be at the very top. Yeah, if you go on points, that's it. And then if you scroll down,
I found it. Yeah, and then the overall, that was it. That's where we found it last time. So so Antonio is the player that has shone.
King of the season.
Is so far. Lloris is the keeper. I wouldn't have thought that, but
saying that, Tottenham conceded a goal.
Who's this Janssen guy?
Haven't they won 1-0 every game?
Oh, this is the guy that was sorry, Chris.
Johnson.
This is the guy that was he was at Leeds. Yeah, I remember.
That's right, mate. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing well.
He must be playing next to Aya.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
they're okay until they come to Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester. Yeah, they're okay. They'd be one to bring in for a while.
See, it's funny you bring this up, Daz, because that screen you've just had up there.
Yeah.
This is how I plan ahead. So if you scroll down, then click on fixtures.
Yeah.
It see these numbers on the right in colours.
Yeah.
It scores how difficult the game is.
Oh,
so if it's a 5, that's incredibly difficult. If it's a 4, it's difficult. If it's 2 or 1, look, there's the 5. Who's the 5? Man City away.
Newcastle is a 2.
Yeah, exactly. Do they even do 1s? I'm not sure if I've seen a 1. Probably not. Man City have probably got 1s.
2 is the lowest. Yeah, that would be about right.
Yeah, so it just gives you a quick overshot. So you look and you go, right, Brentford have got 2 easy games, and then look at that hard run. They've got 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 red games. So you'd probably take out the defenders there.
I did not know that. That's something that we learned today. Well, I learned.
Quick way to look, mate. Yeah, because sometimes when you're planning ahead, especially with a wildcard, you want to have 4 to 5 in a row, and then at least then you can start planning your free subs every week or free transfers every week.
Now it's been the next 2 days changing my team again.
Yeah, I probably didn't help there, did I? Yeah.
Alonso. The thing is with the Chelsea defenders, they have such a good bench as well. Like it's
I know.
hard to pick.
Ben Chilwell can't even get in.
Yeah,
great defender.
This guy Ferran Torres.
He's playing the number 9 at the moment.
Yeah, and like I considered bringing him in at some point as well, but will they just take him out again at the rotation? But he's doing well.
This is the problem with Man City, mate. Like, funnily enough, see Jesus there. Jesus is playing right wing at the moment, believe it or not. He's playing on the right. But you can guarantee as soon as you bring him in, he'll start. Like, Sterling's been left on the bench.
Yeah.
Grealish is starting, so no doubt Grealish will get rested soon. It always happens. Always happens.
I don't know if Tom is still in the chat, but I remember warning Tom off Calvert-Lewin because he was injured, but he's done well. So sorry about that, Tom. Hopefully you didn't listen to me, Tom.
Well, Tom's on 64 points, so poor Tom. See, he would have been 23 points better off there, Daz.
So that's it for the fantasy football. Let me just clear it off the screen again. There we go.
Oh, here we go. Look at this. Breaking news of Roger.
Oh, I'm wildcarding even though... Ooh, Roger's going for it. He wants top.
Yeah, and you know what? He's absolutely right with that as well.
Well,
that
Roger...
Is what it's called. Pep roulette. It is.
The next time we have one of these, if you're top or in the top 3, we're going to get you on the show if you fancy coming on the show. Or if anyone fancies coming on the show to talk about their team, come along. Drop us a DM and we'll get you on.
And we can all learn about our team.
I tried to convince Danielle to come on just before the show. She said get rid of her tips were get rid of Newcastle players and bring in Ronaldo.
Yeah,
that's what I did
we are already. Roger's up for it.
Can do. Nice one, Roger. Nice one. Just want to let people know about shows that are coming up. Tomorrow we have. And that is it tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow we have away days. So we have Pete and Martin have got Keane and Rachel, I think, from Weekly Armchair Sports Talk, and they're going to talk about the game. I think the guys are going on their channel right before it, and then joining. They're syncing up again on our channel for an away days show at 8:00. So that should be good. Expect plenty of Ronaldo talk in that one, and especially then with yourself and Pete, Chris, going to the game. Mm-hmm. Then on Friday we're going to have a loaded mag. I just put a generic picture up because something will happen somewhere along the line, and I'll have a fancy picture of them. But that's the picture so far. So loaded mag, 8 p.m. Friday.
Yeah.
And then the following week on the Thursday, because the Newcastle Leeds game is on the Friday, we're going to have Stephen Burhall from the Newcastle United Foundation coming in to chat to us as well. So that should be good. Looking forward to having Stephen on. And also just to remind people to subscribe as we try to make our way to 1K. So yeah, you'll find us on... You've probably already found us on YouTube if you're looking at this. And so just hit that subscribe button down in the bottom right-hand corner. And that really helps us. And we should also give a mention to Bruce. Bruce in Central. Go check out Bruce's merchandise in the Central Station.
Yeah.
Yes, is that right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't wait. Can't wait to next go up to Newcastle. I'm going to pop in and see Bruce. Get a few beers off him.
Cool. Yeah, no, I have to. There's so many landmarks I'll have to take in when I do eventually get over again. So hopefully, I'm hoping for November. Actually, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Is it November the 19th?
Yes, and then the Brentford game is the next day. So that'll be my that way. No, it could move for television, but that's my plan so far. We'll see how it works out. Anything else you want to say, Chris, before we bring it to a conclusion?
I don't think so, mate. No, I think no. I mean, well, what we can do if you want, Daz, do you want to do a little prediction for the match on Saturday?
Oh, okay. I'm not.
Score?
No. I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0 Man United.
I'm going to double you. I'm going to say 4-0.
4-0.
Yeah. Do you know what? The score will stay down if we hang on and keep it 0-0 as long as possible. Yeah. If we concede early, I think we concede loads, mate. I really do.
Mm,
I think we're going to struggle. And now you've just said as well, Miggy looks like he's out.
yeah.
I worry about the legs in the midfield. I really do. I think Willock's not fully fit. Shelby's just like may as
Do
well
we have
just
anyone
stand
left
still.
with legs?
Well,
You
yeah,
know?
exactly. Yeah. I just think Pogba and Fernandez.
Yeah.
I actually think Pogba and Fernandez will run the game. I think they're the ones who are going to really impact on the game the most, because I just don't think our midfield stacks up against theirs whatsoever.
Not looking forward to it, but
No.
yeah, it's on TV. I'm definitely watching it. And you're at the game, so yeah, enjoy, Chris.
Cheers, mate.
So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, we'll be back again in another couple of weeks for another update on our fantasy football league. So best of luck to everyone, and good luck, Roger, with that wild card. Okay, good night,
Take care,
everyone.
everyone.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.